Cool, wet weather slowed winter wheat planting this fall, leading to a 7% drop in the seeded area for 2020. The annual Winter Wheat Seedings report was released by USDA's National Ag Statistics Service last week. Executive Director of the Michigan Wheat Program, Jody Pollok-Newsom, says while less than years past, the estimate of 500,000 seeded acres for 2020 is higher than many expected.
So as we looked at those numbers, they were looking again about like that 500,000 acres. And in the conversations with millers and ag business and a lot of those folks, it just feels like that's probably very over-optimistic, because it doesn't seem when you talk to people that most growers really got to plant all the wheat they wanted to plant. I think we could have had a really good year, but with the weather we did not. And usually we look at about a 10% abandonment. So if USDA is thinking we got 500,000 acres planted, 10% would take us down another 50. That would put us at 450. Depending upon how things look in the spring, we may lose more than 10%, we may not. So I think that number is still really fluid and probably optimistic.
Given the reduced acres planted to winter wheat, many are asking this question: can spring wheat work in Michigan?
It's really a good thing that the Michigan Wheat Program Board funded research probably about 2-3 years ago on spring wheat. We were doing a what if, and one of those what ifs was, what if we had a really bad fall and we couldn't get in the wheat? Can Michigan grow spring wheat? And you know what? Eric Olson, the wheat breeder, he brought in some varieties from the Pacific Northwest and he grew them. And they did okay here. I mean, they're not specifically adapted for here, so they weren't stellar. But if you're a dairy farmer and you're looking for some straw, if you're a grower that has that wheat in that rotation, there may be some opportunities.
To learn more about the opportunities and research, visit miwheat.org.